Assalamu alaikum. You are listening Radio Sadaye Hurriyet Jammu Kashmir. I am Ibn Salam with update. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the All Parties Hurriyat Conference has expressed deep concern over the infernal situation prevailing in the territory since the imposition of military siege on 5th August 2019 by Narendra Modi-led Indian fascist regime. According to Kashmir Media Service, the All Parties Hurriyat Conference Working Vice Chairman Ghulam Ahmad Gulzar, in a statement issued in Srinagar today, said that as and when India faced rough weather at international level on Kashmir, it vented its rage on the subjugated people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. He said the people of Kashmir have a fundamental right to decide their future as per the resolutions of the United Nations Security Council, to which India is a signatory. He maintained that the All Parties Hurriyat Conference believes that Pakistan, as a party to the dispute, has always made sincere efforts to resolve it peacefully, but unfortunately, India's illogical stubbornness has made stumbling block in achieving this objective. The All Parties Hurriyat leader urged New Delhi to create a conducive atmosphere for the settlement of lingering dispute through dialogue process. The chairman of Jammu and Kashmir Mass Movement, Maulvi Bashir Ahmed, in a statement in Srinagar said South Asia has become a nuclear flashpoint due to India's rigid policy on Kashmir, and added that settlement of the lingering dispute was inevitable for sustainable peace and security in the region. Political experts and analysts urged global community to wake up from its deep slumber and come to the rescue of the beleaguered Kashmiris. Talking to Kashmir Media Service in Srinagar, they said, owing to the grim situation that has arisen following Modi-led fascist Indian regime's unilateral and illegal actions on 5th August 2019 and thereafter, the world needs to show more urgency in taking practical steps to enable the Kashmiri people exercise their right to self-determination so that their long ordeal comes to an end. They added that Modi regime is trampling over basic principles of press freedom in the occupied territory and even stopping advertisements to the Kashmir-based dailies to toe its line. They said the new police advisory, under which journalists have been refrained from live coverage of cordon and search operations and anti-India protesters, is part of the string of measures aimed at to suppress freedom of the press and hide heinous crimes against humanity being committed by Indian troops. Pertinent to mention here that international watchdog World Press Freedom Index 2021, in its latest report called Situation in Indian Illegally Occupied Jammu and Kashmir, very worrying, as reporters are often harassed by police and paramilitaries in the territory. Meanwhile, Jammu and Kashmir Young Men's League, Haq-e-Khud Iradiyat Forum Jammu and Kashmir, and other organizations held protest demonstrations in Srinagar, Shopian, and other areas of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir against the surge in Indian state terrorism in the territory. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference Azad Jammu and Kashmir chapter held a demonstration outside National Press Club Islamabad today against the killing of youth, destruction of property and harassment of people, including women and children, by Indian troops during cordon and search operations in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. A protest rally was organized in Muzaffarabad under the aegis of Pasbani Hurriyat Jammu and Kashmir to demand immediate release of all illegally detained Hurriyat leaders and activists languishing in different jails of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir and India. And this is for now. Have a good night and keep listening Radio Sadaye Hurriyet Jammu Kashmir.